Hey y'all, this is Chad Henderson with XtremeAg. I'm here at Johnny Verell's place, and I walked by this machine, and man, it has this Demco extension on it, and I was like, yes, yes. I said, and the first thing I asked him was, do they make them bigger?
Yeah.
You know, we always want a little more.
Farmers always want more, and you know, we were at Demco, and we were talking to them one day, and they're like, we got hopper extensions. I was like, well, if they're not hard to put on, I'll try. So we bought a couple of sets, brought them back, we put them on. We don't have them on every machine.
Yeah.
We should. It's just one of them deals we always say we're going to. We just hadn't done it yet, but honestly, we're probably supposed to get some.
So when you talk about putting one of these on,
2 to 3 hours, it's not bad. It takes a couple of guys. The hardest thing is remember, we trade every year. You have to take them back off, then you got to remember how they go. But they literally bolted right on. The next size combine didn't have any issues there. It adds another 50 bushel. And it just makes things a lot easier because you always can almost
get to the end, and it always runs off the corners. You know, you're sitting there and you almost made it to the end, and all of a sudden it starts raining off, and once it starts, it's thick.
What I really like about the Demco is the simplicity of it. You fold up just like you normally do. You don't have to get out and touch nothing.
You don't take anything out of the bin.
Everything drops in, folds in on top of itself, and you're done.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll take these back off, put them on the next combine. We're going to get some more order for the other combines because it really does make a big difference. You don't realize it until you forget to put them on one.
Well, you know, when you're in the cornfield and you know you're going and the headers keep getting bigger, the capacity of machines gets bigger, and we just need to get to the end, you know, and it's amazing a lot of times it's just right there and you can't get to it, but it really helps the economics because it frees that grain cart man up for 50 more bushel, you know, to get back to you.
Yeah. And it adds a lot of, I mean, 50 more bushel on a combine this size.
Yeah,
that's a lot more.
Well, I mean, it's we're talking about almost 10%, right?
That's right.
You know,
it adds up at the end of the day, and it's one of the few things that you can buy that I think is really worth the money.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about how sometimes you buy things that cost more than you think, or it's harder to do. These really are like they say.
So these has probably been on what, 3 machines?
Yeah.
You know, so that's good. That's good.
And like I said, they last. You know, you got limbs, all that stuff pulls on them, nothing happens. What I do like is they keep the profile just a little bit lower than the Deere factory profile on the wings, so you don't have to worry about the tree limbs. So they thought a lot of things through. They didn't get too big where you'd have issues. They got it figured out.
Yep, I really like it.